Hey everybody, welcome back to NBA action right here on youtube.com/SeanSourceX. My name is Sean, and today we continue our not so great start to a season known as the 60-second season, season number 2, where every quarter is only 60 seconds long, and sometimes it ends in victory like 11-7 or 16-12 in overtime. Sometimes it ends in heartbreaking, anger-inducing, table-punching defeat 10-2 to the Spurs. Went back, actually watched the last little chunk of that game. The Spurs, hit a 3 right at the end of the third quarter to make it 5-2, and then hit a 2 to make it 7-2, and then I left a player wide open for a big 3 right at the end of the fourth quarter. So things got out of hand in about a minute and 10 seconds of game time. Otherwise, it's actually a pretty good / close like first 3 quarters. It was a scoreless game at the at the break, but you know, hey, that happens. It's no big deal. Okay, it was irritating, yes, certainly was, but that's okay. We can get onto a roll here. We can feel good. We can try, and win a game. And we're going to play against the Knicks today. They are coming to town. They are 4-3. We are 2-6. We are 2-0 against Toronto. We are 0-6 against any other team that we play. Derrick Rose, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle are some of the names on the Knicks, and they actually have a current player on their screen instead of 2 or 3 old players. Like the Spurs had. Hey, if you like content like this, you can catch this series every day at 4 p.m. Pacific time right here, youtube.com/SeanSourceX. And you can be updated by subscribing and ringing that bell. And we'll be doing this every day until the season is over and, move on to the next thing. We'll see if we make the playoffs. I already have that achievement because I simulated, but I don't know. We'll see. We got to get on a roll here, start making some ground up, put ourselves in a position. Enjoy the pregame. We'll see you at the tip.
The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful nighttime sky. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brett Barrett. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Jets. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
Right now for the Pacers, they're happy with this latest stretch of game. This is the time of year for optimism. At this point, anything is possible.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. And Brent, clearly a lot of games left on the schedule, but when do players start taking notice of the standings?
I feel like All-Star break is always the time, Kevin, where you're looking at things and you're trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to be 20-14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break, when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then that second half of run, where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and
All right, sorry for that weird pause there. Also, you'll notice I'm wearing a different shirt. I paused oh, for fuck's sake, get out of the way, Randall, you dick. God.
Himself capable of knocking down that 3.
So
Passes it to Turner. And there's the drive. Sabonis trying to get open.
I let the opening play, and I was like, you know what I can do is I can take care of my nose. I'll blow my nose real quick. Got a bloody nose, and then it got all over my shirt, and oh, it was a disaster. Hopefully less of a disaster than this video game. Stop, and let me just, oh my God.
Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And that's the role they want for Rose.
I just can't get through. I keep running directly into players. It's driving me nuts.
Stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Should I just restart this video? Should I just
And just about a
give it up?
minute into the first quarter. 1 second left. Oh, and
There we go. Got it at the buzzer. 8-4. Not a good start. Not a good start at all. I should have, you know what I should have done is when I got that bloody nose, I should have just called it and said, you know what, I'm not recording it. There's hope there's not like other blood. I found a much smaller, much tighter shirt. Did not realize either I've been gaining, you know what I mean, just boom, muscle mass, or this shirt just keeps shrinking. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting taller. Who knows? Not great. Not a great start. 8-4. We do get the ball here to start. Need to have better defense. We have given up 2 very open threes. That fast break with Derrick Rose. I'm going to probably, more often than not, on a fast break like that, I'm going to likely cheat to the basketball. Or to the hoop, I should say. Just because.
Go up against this Knicks team.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play.
There we go. That's a nice play inside. Royce O'Neal coming through. Appreciate it. I don't want to give up the easy layup. I'm okay with that. My God. They're so good at baiting me. I moved too far to the one side.
On the court for Indiana.
Should have kicked to Sabonis there.
Then it's Sabonis.
Yeah, Sabonis was right there, like open. Thankfully, he stepped on the line. Otherwise, I mean, that's a terrible block. There's a double team right there. Sabonis is in a good spot there.
Gotta love that energy.
And here's Indiana. This game is
wow, that worked out really well. Again, still having trouble getting through, trying to get
They had that play ready to go. On the inbound.
Now here's Walker. Over McConnell.
oh, they're going to throw it out to him, and I ran into my own player again. Come on.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
O'Neal passes to Ingles.
Oh, that was way late. That was awful. I think the Knicks have got to be shooting like 80% here.
Walker's shot is off. That will count. And the last second attempt.
Oh my gosh. All right, so we have a disastrous first half here. We're already down by 5. Weirdly enough, this is one of our better offensive games. It's just the defense is anemic. We'll regroup. Halftime's next. Subscribe.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Checking out New York. Kenny, what was your impression?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their pacing, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All their energy has been spent on the offensive end. And that's a change. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and the game's going to get away from them.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kind of like what Rose has done this one so far.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
All right, so we get the ball here at the start of the third quarter, 13-8. Second unit actually played pretty well.
In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Rose is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot.
I've already gotten a 3-second violation on me.
Here's Brogdon.
Oh, shoot.
On the pass to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And his first shot of the game, no good. New York
I hit X on accident.
Here's Fournier. No good there.
They're not shooting 80%, but they are. Oh, God dang it. That was the wrong button.
Pass to Brogdon. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Turner pitch to Brogdon. Over Rose. The shot by Brogdon.
Well, I don't understand. I really don't.
That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Handle no good. Outside Lamb. Pass to Brogdon. No good on the triple. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. Here now a chance to show you.
Those are not that bad. I just need one of them to drop. Decent defense, though. That'll help at least put us in a position to maybe try and make a comeback here.
That's what great passing will do for you right there.
Look how open he is. Where's the push your teammate out of the way button? Because I was trying to get over there on 2 or 3 of those wide open threes. Is me trying to dice my way through, and it's infuriating to just run into your own player.
Then it's O'Neal, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Turner, and it's Self.
Okay.
So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And a capable score from anywhere.
I just don't understand why Turner is not.
Left side, Turner over Randall. The shot by Turner, no good.
All right. Oh.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Right wing.
Oh, I put myself in a real bad position there.
They get the rebound.
Oh, good. Excellent. There were 3 Pacers in the way there.
Not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with
Come on.
And boy, you have to be impressed with LeVert's composure in the clutch. That kind of confidence will take you a long way.
And he commits the intentional foul.
So it was a really good defensive third quarter, and I just couldn't take advantage of that with any made shots. I had decent looks at threes and just, I don't know. Every day I play this game, every day I look at it and I just go, what if I just delete all the other videos and just pretend this never happened?
Second team foul.
I am so bad at this. I just
taking 2 shots.
It's just ridiculously bad at this.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
I don't believe, when the shot is behind, it's yeah, it's just going to be a
one of the
I don't
most
even care.
athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
So we gave up 17 points to the Knicks. Yes. Oh my God. Why did you call a timeout? We're down by 7. Just skip this. For God's sake, you're so annoying, video game.
Now we present our New Balance player of the game.
Derrick Rose, 7 points, 2 for 2.
In terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean,
wow, where was literally one of those in the third quarter? Just one.
When you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made every
My God, the timeouts. We don't need to try and come back here, guys.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would like to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Derrick Rose.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line.
Please stop calling.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle
is driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts for 2 reasons. 1, I'm terrible at the game. But 2, I'm so irritated that I got a bloody nose.
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
God. Just.
Stolen by Robinson.
Sure.
And so they foul intentionally.
Malcolm Brogdon. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Oh my God, why are you foul? We're down 6 with 5 seconds left. We're just letting Derrick Rose pour on points. Stop.
And he hits both free throws.
Mercifully, I don't have any free throws to use. I think I have like a way wrong player in the lineup.
For 3, Brogdon missed. And so it's the Knicks.
All right.
The win. A solid win on the road for them.
0-7 against any other team that is not the Toronto Raptors. This was a horrendous game. We gave up 8 points in that first quarter. We did get 4, so it wasn't too bad. And we had the ball first in the second quarter. The defense in this game was absolutely anemic. Like, it was disgusting. The number of wide open shots they had in that first half was like 5 of their like 7 shots. They shot 71% from the field. I will say one of the most frustrating things is when someone is diving down. So they had a replay, that very final replay they had was like a left-handed finish off the glass. I got beat off the 3-point line. Fine, I understand that. Miles Turner is in a pretty good position to at least lend some kind of help, and he just stands there. And it happens with Sabonis too, where you just like the big guys down low that you think, oh, okay, there'll be some help here. They just watch it go by. And it's like, well, why? Like, what is happening? Why are you not? 21-13 is the final. I don't know why it called all those timeouts. That was really annoying to me. Shouldn't be that annoying, but it was. Called timeouts, had put fouls on there. The 13 points is the second most we've scored in this season. It's just too bad it was in a loss. And the 16 points was in overtime. Otherwise, I think that was a 12-12 game going into to the overtime period. But the frustration mounting over here in the Pacers' 62nd season number 2. Will this video even be up? I don't know. Or am I just going to wipe everything and say F it? Just a big old F-U-C-K it. And not continue this anymore because I'm not having fun losing by 8 points every game. We actually, I mean, at the beginning of the game, they talked about how we'd had a pretty good stretch of 4 games there, 2 wins, a close loss, a blowout loss. That's going to happen every once in a while, but I don't know, just slipping and sliding, and it's a disastrous start to this season. There's nothing to panic about yet. We started slow last time and made some moves to get a little better towards the end, but this one is this one's confusing because I did the preseason. We won 2 out of 3 in the preseason and felt good going into it, and that's kind of just gotten knocked out of me since the start. But we'll see what happens tomorrow in Portland. Start of a 4-game road trip over on that kind of West Coast area. We'll see Portland, Sacramento, the Denver Nuggets, and the Utah Jazz before coming home for 1 game against the 76ers. So let's see if we can pick up a couple of wins here and have a good road trip. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this installment of the 62nd season. We'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, right here, youtube.com/SeanSourceTrack. Scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell. Thank you for watching, and go Pacers.